5, 6, tinted windows when we slide. Stick, Glock fought a Draco. No, I'm round, nigga with the slime. Shoot a nigga in his spine. Nigga snitch the cut time. 21. We the Fox 5 gang. Niggas getting whacked, snitching on mine. Facts. Back it up. 223 gon' make a nigga back it up. 21. Tryna strip a nigga, gotta change my outfit. Nigga ain't black enough. Boulder Crest Road, Glenwood Road. Name a hood out whacking us. Niggas running till they plug crying, saying slaughter gun, keep texting us.
The legendary low-end PCs we have all forgotten about. We all remember those golden days of getting an office PC and adding more RAM and GPU, and boom, you got yourself a pretty capable gaming PC. But is that the case in this age of 5 GHz processors being the norm? Or GPUs drawing more watts than a whole system? So what can a low-end PC really do these days? Starting off, the i3-4170 running at 3.7 GHz with Intel HD 4400 graphics can really hold its own in modern-day titles. Paired with the legendary HD 7570, with 1 GB of GDDR5 RAM overclocked to its limits, which can barely get 30 FPS in 1080p. The system has 8 GB of SODIMM RAM. Yes, SODIMM RAM, literally a laptop to PC adapter. You cannot get any cheaper than this. It is running Windows 10 on a 500 GB drive. Here are my goals for the system. 1. Do normal daily tasks. 2. To be able to run most games at 30 FPS at 720p, which is pretty playable. 3. Record stream games at 60 FPS. 4. Do a bit of editing. Unsurprisingly, this low-end PC handles normal desktop tasks pretty normally. Watching YouTube videos at 1080p is no struggle, and listening to Spotify while typing something is no hustle. So how does it perform in games? Let's find out. The original Dirt Rally at high settings at 720p gets an average of 34 FPS, which was very playable and enjoyable. Dirt Rally 2.0 at 720p ultra low got an average of 49 FPS, which was also very playable. Euro Truck Simulator at 720p high gets an average of 35 FPS, which was very playable. F1 2014 at 720p. Ultra settings gets an average of 88 FPS, which was more than enough for gaming. Now on to newer titles we have. Far Cry 4 running at 720p low, we got an average frame rate of 35 FPS. This was very surprising to me. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 IU4X mod had my best gaming experience yet at ultra settings 720p, got an average frame rate of 99 FPS. Now on to the AAA titles, starting with Valorant running at 720p low. We got 85 FPS average with a few stutters here and there. Rainbow Six Siege, which is the most demanding title here, got an average of 45 FPS at 1024x768 low. Not gonna lie, this was not playable. Fortnite in a solo game at 1280 by 1024 at 100% resolution scale got 53 FPS average. In creative, it does get over 100 FPS, which is pretty playable. My favorite game, CSGO, of course got over 100 FPS average at 1024x768. I even hit clips on this PC. But can this low-end PC really record games? Using the Intel QuickSync renderer in OBS, which utilized the Intel HD 4400 instead of our CPU or GPU in games, made this PC record at 1080p at 60 FPS pretty easily, which was surprising. Heck, I even clipped people with this PC. Now, when it comes to editing on Premiere Pro or After Effects on this PC, trust me, it won't be the smoothest experience, but I've edited this whole video with it on Premiere Pro, and it renders just fine due to the CPU, and isn't laggy at all. After Effects did pretty well. It was a little bit laggy due to the limited 8 GB RAM, but all in all, I've done some pretty good edits on this low-end PC, such as these ones.
SB3272, nigga, that's my pod, nigga. GLOBEABB, nigga, that's my pod, nigga.
So, in conclusion, should you get an equivalent PC? Maybe an office PC and add more RAM and a GPU. If all you want to do is play simple titles for fun with your friends. Maybe you want to stream simple games and edit the clips. Then totally. But is it smart though? Definitely not. In about 5 years, this PC will be completely obsolete. It'll allow you to take that as you will. I have a lot more videos planned on this PC, so stay tuned. Other than that, thanks for watching. Let's get to 300 subscribers. Goodbye.